not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, Goblin Nation! Welcome back to another movie review. Because why not? I was like just watching some with my father kind of thing. I was there when my father was not there, but I was there at my father's house, and he was doing whatever my father does when he goes out. Just doing, I don't remember. I think it was somewhere to my grandma, helping something with it. I don't remember. But what I do remember is the Terminator Dark Fate. Everybody's like hating on it. I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch. I mean, what I don't. Here's the only reason I hated it a bit. I didn't want to watch it till now. It was because. I love Terminator movies. I really do. Every Terminator movie, I'm like, it's fine, it's cool, it's awesome. It's nothing too great, but it's a solid 10. It's a solid freaking movie that is not too hyped. It's a good popcorn kind of movie. Maybe another solid 10, maybe a 9, an 8, but it's still a great freaking time. Then what I hate about it is, instead of like, you know what, we should build on the world, they don't build on anything. They don't like building. What they do is breaking down the half of the building, trying to make another building, and then the building starts collapsing again, so they build another one. Instead of Fast of the Furious, where people are like, I don't like it, but there is action, they keep on going, and it's like, maybe I do like it. Maybe like some people are starting to like it. But Terminator, you can never like anything, because Terminator always keeps rebooting. There was Terminator 1, Terminator 2, great movies. Those two, perfect. Then 3 got not so well received. So what they then they had Terminator Salvation, even less received. So they're like, okay, what can we do? What can we do? Oh yes, here is Terminator. Was there another Terminator? Terminator Genesis? I think there was another one. Before that there was another Terminator. Either way, there was this other Terminator kind of movie. And then reboot again, Terminator Genesis. I could be wrong, maybe it was Terminator Genesis. Either way, it feels like way more. Anyway, so Terminator Genesis kind of thing was a good movie. You got another Sarah Connor, younger, and it's like, let's fuck up everything that we know up. Like, she goes back in time, the timeline doesn't make any sense, it should be like it was. So it's like, yeah, no, the Terminator came back way farther and was a father figure for Sarah Connor. And that was a kind of Genesis kind of thing. And later they would have a kid called John Connor. That's the whole point kind of thing. So this was a more reboot of the first one, that kind of thing, but literally kind of thing. But then it's like, it didn't receive well. It was garbage. I was like, I liked it. It was fine. I mean, it was not too thing, and they call it now Genesis, but it's also gonna become Skynet later. Well, in this movie, now we're finally at this movie. That's in the beginning of the movie, Sarah Connor. This goes after the second one, Judgment Day kind of thing. So they save the world. Then the Terminator shows up again and bang, shoots John Connor. It's a kind of thing, and it's like, oh, no. So she is mad. She is kind of thing. Her son died, and since then she's on a killing spree on every Terminator she ever sees. All on a killing spree. I'm one of those okay, I kind of get why you're getting it, but then we get a kind of a reboot. So like, sure, Sarah Connor is now alone, and because of Judgment Day that they destroyed the kind of thing happened. There is no Skynet. There is no, but there are still Terminators, but they're not called Terminator. They're Rev-7 or something. And it's not Skynet. There comes then this woman that's enhanced So she's a kind of thing. She's in a project. She's very strong. Kind of a little bit of half machine, half kind of thing. She's instead of she's like Terminator Salvation kind of thing, but there it was machines turning humans into machines. So like having like they are not human. This one is a project that's from the future that turn volunteers into kind of a little bit hands. They are still have bones, but are a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. They need the drugs to stay alive. That's what this woman comes from the past, from the future, to protect this kind of thing. First, we see like kind of thing that she tries to protect it, but this Terminator is not Reeve kind of thing, and also it's not called Skynet, but just another fucking name on it. I don't remember even what the freaking name it was. I'm like, what was the name again? I don't remember the name. It was I really don't remember the name. It doesn't matter. It's a rip-off of Skynet, but it's not Skynet. It's just another Genesis. No, Genesis was the other version. I don't remember, man. It doesn't matter. It's just that's what I hate about it. This is one of those little things I really hate about it. Calling it a different name, and we all know it's not gonna matter because the next movie they reboot again, or it's just done. It's finito. It's not enough coming back, kind of thing. One way or the other. It's kind of thing. This is also why I'm getting a little tired of Terminator always kind of thing. So sure, timeline, fuck it, kind of thing. There is no time what you make for yourself. So first it's like she's like Sarah Connor, the new Sarah Connor, gonna have a future kind of thing, but this time it's not. It's a little bit more woman power, a little bit more girl power, and she's gonna be the next John Connor. I'm like, sure, why the fuck not? It took a long time, and then they need to help. So Sarah Connor gets this kind of thing to destroy the Terminators. When they're on the run, she comes kind of thing, but they steal her van, so she got distracted while it's Terminator, Reef 7, whatever. It's stupid. I feel like you call it still Terminator, but you call the Terminators that look like Terminator, Reef kind of thing. But it makes also sense. People are kind of keep on advancing technology kind of thing. There's so many people that are like, here is a machine that we're creating, and in another country here is another machine. There's so many machines that get created kind of thing on the world, so it makes sense there would be another Skynet. I feel like this would be like, yeah, I get it that timeline would just create another timeline. But then we go to this man that Sarah Connor gets a kind of thing, and it's a freaking Terminator Arnold Schwarzenegger, because there's no Terminator without Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know. There is no Terminator without Arnold being there too, you know. And he has this whole family, another one of those family, because in the last one in Genesis she was a father figure to Sarah Connor. In this one, Sarah Connor hates him. This is like also one I'm confused. Like in the last one, we saw her loving kind of the shirts was another kind of thing, but loving a kind of thing. Terminator. Now we still have the same Terminator. Looks old, looks kind of thing, but he is also a good guy now. And after Sarah Connor, after he killed John Connor, because he is the one, he got freed. So like he has no purpose, but he has this family he takes care of, and that gives him a new purpose. So he kind of got freed after that kind of thing. That's great for him. Okay, Sarah Connor does trust her. The whole movie, it's not like at the end, like, I trust you. No, it's like, you get your ass up and go help her kind of thing. She always she would kill him the moment after everything. But this is a Terminator. Anyway, so they try to fight. Then they fight this Terminator, trying to kind of thing. They first run away from it, gets an EMP thing, doesn't work. The EMP gets damaged on the way, and with the militaries help they get to an other kind of thing. But this Terminator is also able to switch, kill somebody, and kind of, it's like the T-1000 mixed with a normal Terminator. It's a kind of cool concept, but the mess I feel always is like the reboot, and always the reboots kind of thing. I like kind of thing that Judgment Day made a new time because of that, but there is still other kind of things that there is a new Terminator. It could be a new kind of thing. There's a new Skynet, and this whole thing happened. I get it. So I kind of get it. I feel like hate-love relationship with this movie. Mostly because they always reboot it and it gets very tiredful. Jesus Christ, motherfucker! Anyway, so they try to kind of thing. The Terminator tries to fight another this reef kind of thing. So they try to fight it. They try to kind of lose it, but there is always able to be two. He can like be in T-1000 or he can be a kind of Terminator T-800. It's like this kind of it's like more events. It's two for the price of one kind of thing, and it works. I feel like it works. The villain kind of thing. Eventually, he kind of gets between the machine. Everything explodes. A piece of him is still alive. Then a corner of an EMP that's in the chest of the woman that's been from the future kind of thing, her hands kind of thing, the thing that makes her stronger, gets out because this girl is like, you are the one that saved me, you're the one kind of thing. Now he gets out to save to kind of get Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold comes back one more time after being massacred. So it's like, come back, you motherfucker, protect her, and she does. And he does one more time, and then she does the EMP, blowing. Well, actually, Arnold gets him. They fall in the corner, kind of thing, and then they both die. Really, kind of thing. Get destroyed, and I think Sarah Connor is still alive, and the girl. So then they go into car, and it begins like a kind of thing. Like she is now Sarah, and her is like her new John Connor, pretty much. Like, is she gonna protect her kind of thing, trying to do. That's how it ends. And I kind of like the movie, kind of don't. I give it like an 8.5. I feel like it was good and was great action and lots of action. I mean, really, the action was out of this world kind of thing. But I'm very much like the Genesis kind of thing, mixed it all kind of things. I feel like the best version now, I feel like, is Terminator Center Chronicles kind of thing. The TV series was great with Terminator, Summer Glare kind of thing. Like, this should have done an Easter egg to that, or getting Summer Glare herself. I don't know if she even acts. It's a long time I've seen her at all. Anyway, yeah, an 8.7, 8, whatever that I said, kind of thing. I think it's a fine movie. But it's always the reboots, the kind of thing, and then they just make this original Terminator kind of thing, but I'm a chick. That's about it. It's now we got a chick. Let's get a chick being the new side, and let's kill off. If the last movie, I feel like if you're gonna, you should be on a cliffhanger that you killed kind of John Connor, like, oh, John Connor is and he's dead. He dies in the end of the last movie, and then we get this kind of thing. Now we get this. That would be like, oh, this is what happens if John Connor dies. This kind of for future resistance. But it's also like, yeah, John Connor died. The kind of thing died, and Skynet also died. Now we got a chick that has the same fate as John Connor, kind of thing. So it's like, doesn't matter what happens, there's always gonna be someone that takes over. It's like, does really one life really that much matter anymore? Because I feel like that's also one of the problems with it. Is like, first is like, John Connor is this great leader, this great kind of thing, and sure, there's this new timeline now with an other girl, that's kind of thing. but it's like, is this not like anybody can be this girl? Anybody can. It's like if she dies, another one will take his place. Sure, she's a great leader. Sure, she's the kind of thing. But even then, somebody else. There is a whole bunch of worlds, and there's enough people that would also stand and that kind of thing. That's is what I feel because of John Connor being replaced with her kind of thing. He dies, kind of thing. A new future with a chick kind of thing. Somebody else taking over his play. It's like feels always like somebody will take over at the end. Feels less impacted now with her being thing, and if you think about it, it's like less and less impact. Anyway, gonna stop now. What you guys think? Thoughts about Terminator Dark Fate? You guys like it? I feel like I like it if I don't think too much about it, because I'm starting to think too much about it, and then I get confused and how the fucking that works, and how this universe is more fucked up than it ever was before. That's what I get from thinking way too much about it. So I'm gonna end it here. Hope you enjoyed the Terminator Dark Fate kind of a review, an 8.7.9. Whatever I told. What you guys thoughts about Terminator Dark Fate? You think it should have stopped? It should have not rebooted at all, or you think like, nah, this was actually better on the other reboot? I think Genesis was way better than this one, but that's maybe because I'm getting confused by all the Terminator kind of thing that really gets in my head. I think I didn't want to buy this kind of thing. I was like, I like Terminator movies, but I really hate that they keep rebooting it. I feel like it should be Transformers. It should be like Fast and Furious. Keep on going on one street. Don't go like, yeah, we're gonna reboot again. Yeah, we're gonna. Certainly not after a couple of years just passed. It's like that Spider-Man reboot, Spider-Man remastered kind of thing. It's like, yeah, we made another character. It's like, it's not long enough to make big change like the main character look different. It's not long enough. If you do this in 10 years, it's like, nobody will care kind of thing if you do that in the remaster. But we're not 10 years away yet.
Remember when you
anyway,
ran away
what,
and I
let me
got
know
on
what
my
you're
knees
doing.
and
I'm the
begged you
Twisted
not to
Goblin.
because
And I
I
hope
go
you enjoyed it, and I
berserk.
hope to see you guys.
Well, you left me
Goodbye.
anyhow, and then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.